It's the After the Show podcast, precious.
We don't care. We're about to swear on the air. It's the After the Show, so tune in if you dare. KVJ, get risque every single day. It's uncensored. We can say what we want to say.
All righty, hello and welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. Getting ourselves to the weekend. Just about here, baby. One more day. Gonna have some special guests coming up here in just about 15 minutes or so. A couple dudes used to run around with. Rick Ankiel, who is a baseball player, I believe you faced off with, and Logan Morrison. They're going to be teaming up to go at it. The Little Smiles Golf Tournament coming up on Monday.
I never, ever did anything with Logan, but yeah, Rick Ankiel was a pitcher for, I believe, Port St. Lucie High School. I'll ask him when he gets in here.
Okay.
And he was king shit, man.
Yeah.
And I believe he was a freshman when I faced him, and I was a senior.
Okay.
And holy shit, he threw hard.
Really? He's a freshman, huh?
You knew going into that game that it was going to be not fun, and we got our ass beat.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
he beat our ass.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, he had a great little ride. Just a unbelievable story with Rick. You know, a guy that started out as a pitcher, and then that just did not work out for him. And instead of just saying, "Oh man, I guess my major league dreams are going bye-bye," he was such a good hitter that he just really got great. He had an amazing arm, like you said, and he turned out to be a really good outfielder for the Cardinals. And I remember maybe the coolest game ever was he had come back because he had started in their system as a pitcher, and then he comes back as an outfielder. And this is in St. Louis, and they love baseball. St. Louis, to me, is one of the best baseball cities. There's about 5 that just really, they get baseball and they love baseball, and St. Louis is one of those towns. And he came out and hit 2 home runs, and they did a curtain call for him where they are applauding so much you got to come out of the dugout and you got to tip your cap to the crowd because they're just like, they're demanding more.
That's awesome.
He legit has one of the most interesting stories in baseball history,
does, yeah.
in my opinion.
He does. Yeah, absolutely. So a little bit of the past. And he's a great dude, too. I remember he was maybe at our first or second Vanilla Ice holiday house party.
Oh, wow.
When
he
they
was
were
there?
Renegade. Yeah, he was there because I remember we were collecting toys. He and his wife, Lori, they had come out and they made a very nice donation.
Aww.
So, you know, even back then, they were sporting Little Smiles, and so it's great to see him in the golf tournament on Monday.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's coming up Monday, May 18th is the golf tournament.
Okay, May 18th.
I also played on a wiffle ball team with him during a wiffle ball tournament.
Okay.
I've never seen a human being hit a plastic ball that far. Rick Ankiel hit a ball that has not landed yet.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I think he fucking hit this thing 350 feet.
Yeah.
And you're a man of the wiffle ball.
I love wiffle ball. I think wiffle ball is an amazing thing for ages of all.
Ages of all.
Ages of all. You could be 6, you could be 86. You can play wiffle ball.
Yeah. So we'll have them in here in just a little bit and talk to them some. It'll be kind of cool to reconnect with them. Yeah, you've got a little golf. In fact, I think it's going to be at Trump International.
It is, yes. So it's a little fancy.
Which that's going to be very tricky after they change the name of the airport, or is it Trump National? So you're going to have Trump National as the golf course, and Trump International is going to be the airport.
That's very confusing for somebody who's kind of dumb like me.
Yeah, I did. Just hit me. I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, so that's going to be a little bit different. So, in fact, this weekend, I think PGA is here in South Florida. They're going to be the other Trump Doral.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So that gets going today, and then that'll be happening through the weekend. Just one of the big things that's going to be going on, along with F1 and Miami Grand Prix, all that kind of stuff. So we'll be running all that down for you coming up here on the KVJ Show. I thought this was rather interesting. Did you see that the family of Tupac is now going after this dude, Keefe D., that has been named in some lawsuits? Dwayne Keefe D. Davis. He's the one of the people that's kind of actually been named in Tupac's 1996 murder. Now, the lawsuit from Tupac's family is alleging that Davis, the only person criminally charged in Tupac's death, and up to 100 unidentified defendants listed as John Does. Davis was indicted by a Clark County grand jury in September 2023 for first-degree murder after allegedly being in the white Cadillac with the gunman who shot Tupac on September 7th, 1996. He pleaded not guilty, and his trial is delayed until August. The suit states that despite nearly 30 years passing and recent arrests revealing a broader, more complex conspiracy, many involved parties remain unaccounted for, which it is crazy it's been that long. And it does kind of play out. I know they've said that maybe law enforcement might have been involved with it.
Wow.
You know, people that were in that, because you just wonder the fact that it was nothing ever came of it.
So covered up.
Yeah, I don't think you could do something like that today just because of the amount of cameras that you have, which they didn't have in 1996.
You're right.
Because now you pull all that up, and I think they would probably have had somebody pretty, right away.
You'd be able to see exactly where it happened.
Yeah.
Especially in Vegas.
Yeah. So, in fact, some people are saying it's surveillance cameras that actually killed gangster rap. Could be. Could be. We don't have the beefs like we used to.
Yeah.
Well, that was an era. Remember in the 90s? It was crazy, man. You just never knew, man. Everybody's, between Biggie and Tupac.
That's what got me into rap in the beginning, because they kept on playing Dre Day on MTV, and I was trying to figure out what was going on. And then my buddy explained all the feuds going on, and I was hooked. It was like wrestling. I go, so
yeah, right.
He hates him, and they were in a band together, and now he's like, fuck this guy. Okay,
then you had the Eazy-E thing that was going up against Dre, and they had some nasty songs back and forth.
Eazy-E had a great, he had a great diss track.
Yeah, and now, I guess you've got the Drake, thing that's going on. So I guess they still have it.
But then you hear other hip hop artists going, the beefs are bad for hip hop. We don't want this.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a hip hop aficionado, but it seems like it draws eyeballs that may not otherwise be hearing so much about it.
Up until like murder, the beefs are good.
Yeah, right.
Maybe a fake beef might be a better business strategy.
I think it's great if you're just, going, and that's kind of what's happened, with Kendrick Lamar and Drake, is they just have, been really nasty. And then you have somebody come away. I think for the most part, everybody says that Kendrick Lamar won that one.
We need to get some plant-based beef. That needs to be the only kind of beef we have.
And
no real murder beef.
And Drake needs to have a team win. Believe it.
Yeah, you're right.
All that goes against your cred, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got a new album that's going to be coming out. Did you like his promotion that he did for it, where he put just tons of blocks of ice out there and apparently it was frozen, and then all these influencers and streamers were out there trying to bust through the ice to get to whatever the release date was?
Oh.
I don't know if he then encouraged them to go out and do all that stuff. I think they eventually had to shut it down, but it seemed like it got attention for it.
Okay.
Kind of worked out.
Anything you can do to get stunts and eyeballs on your product and people noticing that you have a new album.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were out there with like blow torches and stuff like that, trying to get through that ice.
Yeah, for our next video we're doing for KVJ, I'm for promotion purposes, I'm gonna hammer my testicles just to kind of get a little buzz going.
All right. You gonna hit them straight on?
I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna make it all my own. I'm really gonna explore the space.
Okay. Oh, that'd be something. Yeah.
Well, that's what
we need that kind of publicity.
That's what people are doing nowadays. They're taking hammers to the face.
It's just sick.
It's sick.
At this point, like, what are we doing?
Yeah, it really is. It's a weird game. And I can only imagine, down there in the Brickell area where we have so many influencers, just what life day to day is like. Because from what I understand, you do have some finance people, and there are a couple people with legitimate jobs in that area, but a lot of it is these influencers and streamers. And so they're just young 20-somethings walking around, with somebody else that's like seeded them some money and probably give them a car that they really shouldn't be driving and all that kind of stuff.
I actually like a legit influencer who does not call themselves an influencer. And a lot of times, your better influencers don't even call themselves an influencer. They're just good.
Yeah, it's rough. I see it. I don't get it. I know I'm not the audience, but there's not a lot of people I see that like have talent that you think there's much to it. And then they do these streams. I'm like, this is so freaking boring. Who's sitting here watching this?
Why do people care about this?
Right.
Because this is not entertaining.
And there is a major epidemic out there in the podcast world. And it goes for all ages. I was watching this one podcast, the entire interview. The guy said every other word, and you're going, you're a scientist. What the fuck?
Right. Yeah, the story that's going off right now, and I guess they like hip hop. They need these kind of beefs. There's this influencer, Alexandra Vasilevna Mendoza. who is now going after the streamer that we've heard of, that Clavicular.
Oh, yeah.
I guess his real name's Braden Peters. She is accusing him of fraud, battery, and emotional distress. This is the guy that OD'd like a week or so ago, and he's the one that hammers himself in the face to. Well, you talked about the maxing trend, Jbird, today. That is out there that you just don't get. And this is, these guys trying to make themselves as beautiful as possible. I saw one of them was putting on guy liner, and they're like, why do you do this?
Guy liner?
Yeah, it's like, because it makes my eyes pop, and if you could look better, why wouldn't you do everything to
Well, the
look
reason
better?
he calls himself clavicular is because he believes he has the finest clavicle in all of social media. That's this like area right here. He's obsessed with his own clavicle.
That's unreal. Like, who is a girl ever walked away and be like, did you see the clavicle on that guy? Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's not a thing.
Have you ever heard that?
You know that's not a thing.
You said I don't know, but have you ever had a girlfriend?
I don't know what young girls like. And
Okay,
if
but
they-
have you ever heard a girlfriend be like, did you see the clavicle on that guy?
No, none of my old girls.
But
Okay.
that doesn't happen. All of a sudden, young people just start finding the clavicle attractive. It doesn't happen that way.
I think he's making the clavicle a thing.
He's making it a thing. Just because you're trying to make it a thing
Right.
doesn't mean it is a thing.
Yeah. Peters allegedly injected Mendoza's face with an unapproved drug during a live stream in November.
Now, this is a problem.
Well, hold on. What were the numbers?
What the hell is he doing? Is he certified to do this? People can't just walk around and play doctor in this country.
The guy's like, what, 20, 21, something like that? He's not certified to do anything.
Bruh.
He's not certified.
He should be certified to walk the street. The lawsuit also alleges that Peters had sex with Mendoza when she was intoxicated and unable to consent.
Oh, my gosh.
So they got fraud, battery, and emotional distress. I assume that's a pretty serious charge.
It should be.
Yeah.
Along with impersonating a doctor and injecting stuff into people's face without a license to do so.
It just seems like nothing good is going on down there. It's just, I know I'm old man dad. I'm like, but I don't know, Brickle. That's
Back
not.
in my day, Miami was good and it was just all cocaine.
Yeah.
You're right. That's when it was the good old, when it was just cocaine.
The good old days.
You had to worry about cocaine and maybe someone eating your face off.
Now you got clavicle guy.
Yeah. Like, it just seems like all the shady characters that are around there, it's drawing all that. People with really nothing to do, and they're throwing too much money at it. It's just, it's a wild world that seems like it's going on right there right now.
It is.
Think about-
The social media has created this.
Well, it's kind of like Hollywood. There are, outsiders that are, I'm going to Hollywood. I'm going to make it. And they have no charisma. They're not talented. They're just creepy.
Yeah, I know.
And they're hanger-ons.
I think Miami is that new thing,
It
because that
is.
used to be, when we were younger, it was like, you do everything and go to Hollywood and try to make it in film. Now they're trying to make it as influencers, and it seems like the capital for that is Miami. I mean, I'm sure LA's got its own share, but on this coast, probably here in New York, I mean, the whole area is just because they say it's so Instagrammable.
Right.
I think you're right. I think it's those three right there.
And it looks good. I mean, honestly, do you want to really be doing videos in New York City in February?
No.
Probably not. Yeah. So, I mean, Miami works pretty much year round. So, yeah. All right. Enough of them bastards. Let's bring in the real ball players. I see him just walking in here. Saw Rick and Logan
I love it.
trotting in here. And if you remember the name Logan Morrison, he's the guy that was helping me along trying to throw out my better first pitch.
And you did get better.
I did get a little bit better. There was a slight improvement. It's still, I'm still not satisfied with it, but
I do think he did kind of, in a way, told you to retire. In a nice way.
I
In a
think
very nice
he's
way.
probably not
Don't use
wrong.
my name as your
Yeah.
coach.
He's not wrong. I think it probably would be a good plan for that to happen. But yeah, he was very helpful. And then I realized too, funny dude. And so what I like about this strategy that they're going to be doing for the Little Smiles golf tournament is Rick is going to have a team, and then Logan will have a team, and then they're going to be competing against each other.
That's cool.
Yeah, so they can be jawing back and forth and doing their thing. It'll add a little element to it.
You'll either be Tim Rick or Team Logan.
It's so weird because on my YouTube last night, out of the blue, Bill Murray versus Kevin Costner golf tournament played on my YouTube, and it basically the same thing. They were head to head with a little team, and they were playing against each other.
Okay, yeah.
I guess it's going to be kind of like that, probably.
Yes.
Probably the same kind of concept. Yeah, how did that go down?
We're going to mic them both up, and do video and make it fun and mic up some of the other golfers and get a little, competitive ribbing, all in good fun, but make it more, layers of entertainment.
We're doing 36 holes, right? Two rounds.
36 holes.
Dog, when I worked at the golf course, there were these rich fucks who would play. If they could play 3 rounds, they would have played 3.
Oh, my God.
You get so bummed out. You'd be cleaning up the golf. Yeah, I think they're done. We're going to play another round. I'm like, shit, I guess I'm getting out of here late tonight.
And do they drink that entire time? Because I've never been on a golf course playing sober.
Some drink, some do not. The guys that were doing big money, they were not drinkers. They were all about that green and all about winning. Yeah.
So they kept it sober.
They kept it sober.
I wonder if Michael Jordan drinks, because he bets all the time.
And he's a great golfer, too.
Yeah, I've not seen Michael Jordan really boozing much. He'll out there, he has stogies. He likes his cigars.
Yeah, I don't know if he's known to be a big drinker.
No, and if he does, I think it'd probably be like some kind of rich man's like cognac or something like that.
It's in a nice bottle.
Fancy. Yeah. It's like $200 a shot.
Right. So he might, but it's, I've never heard of him being a big partier. And I just kind of wonder, I think sometimes, when you have that vice, because there are some of the gamblers that I know, they don't really seem to be into drinking, which is weird. I'm like, I guess maybe you already have your vice and that's what you care about. And probably, too, if you really care about gambling, you don't want a cloudy head.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's just it. Because you're making moves and you're making moves with money. And if you're all fucked up, you're going to make a bad move.
I've never been in the casino sober either. Casino and golf course, I love to be drunk.
So they like people like us because we're not real gamblers. We're going to go in there. We're going to spend some money. Oh, it's a novelty. But the guy who's trying to pay his mortgage off because he's got 9 games going on today, he's sober. He ain't healthy, but he's sober.
Yeah, and I've heard, and imagine that, because I hear that Michael Jordan, when you play him in golf, he plays, at least it used to be, it was like $15,000 a hole. So he would put it down the hole, and so he loves gambling. So he wants to win. So he doesn't want to be all messed up. He wants to be able to, get it and be tight.
The best golf shot I ever saw was Kevin Ralston when he was drinking at the Little Smiles golf tournament 12 years ago.
You need to watch more golf.
15 years ago.
And also, you need to do better math. I think it might have been 17 years ago.
You were barefoot.
Yeah.
And you did the most incredible shot I've ever seen.
Well, we got Rick and Logan here. What's going on, Rick? Been a long time, buddy. How you been, man?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. Doing good. How's your wife doing?
Everybody's good, man. Everybody's healthy.
That's good. Yeah, it seems like you're living that salt life. You're doing fishing, all that kind of good stuff.
Trying to.
Okay, that's good, man. Living it. It's all good. Looking great. Logan, how you been?
Doing great.
Good.
Is that Mike
Seeing
on?
you again? Yeah, I think so.
Say, are we on?
Here we go.
Is that on? Yeah.
Yeah, I've been listening since I've been a friend of the show, and I got to tell you guys something. Virginia's either the smartest woman ever.
Oh, boy.
Or you guys got to step it up. Has there been one game that you guys have won?
You're talking about that no-name movie game. Yeah. No, I tell you, it's the only thing I'm doing worse than throwing out first pitches.
Yeah. Like, how about like the game where you say a letter and you have to name a vegetable that comes to your mind first?
Oh, yeah, think fast,
You're crushing that every time.
I get crushed at all these games. I suck at KVJ games. I'm terrible.
And then today you had to chime in with the name. And it was name where the food comes from.
Yeah, right. You heard that.
No chance. No chance.
See, I'm doing game film here.
Yeah.
Logan wants to be your coach on everything.
Well, everything's a competition.
I need a little bit of that.
And you can do some critiquing, you can do some coaching, and now you know what I was getting.
Look, I'm coachable. I know I suck.
I don't think you're coachable. I don't think there's any help. There's no help there.
Now, we were hearing a story about you, Rick, from back in the day, badass freshman. You faced off against Jbird. Was it the Gators?
Yeah, I was at Guard. You were at Port St. Lucie High School? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we remember going to play him because he was, playing Rick. Oh shit, you gotta get ready because he had all the headlines, and I got to face you twice. First time, I think you struck me out on 3 pitches. And I was like, what the hell just happened? And then I was happy. I nicked out. I barely hit the ball, swung full gorilla, nicked it right to Rick, and he threw me right out of first base.
Back in the good old days.
And I was proud of the nick out. Like, I made contact with Rick.
What was the pitch you were scared of? Was it a couple things, or what were you throwing back then, Rick? Like, what would you bring?
I was in I was low 90s to mid 90s back then, but for high school,
Jeez, man.
Yeah, it was hot.
He's a freshman?
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here. Oh, that's insane.
Going on back then.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Wow.
We got our ass kicked. You guys kicked our ass.
At least you're consistent, Jbird.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Now, Logan, you grew up, you were like what, in the KC area?
Yeah, so my dad was in the military. I was born in Kansas City, but moved all over the country. Spent my last 2 years of high school in Louisiana. Near New Orleans.
Crazy ass Cajuns, huh?
That's right. So
Yeah.
yep. I went to the Crawfish Festival in South Virginia there, and brought me back to the good old times. So
Yeah. Them coon asses.
that's it.
We wild.
Tiger Nation. It's a religion down there. I didn't like all the places I was at. Like they didn't really follow college football too much. And you just go down there and it's a religion, so you just get converted very quickly to the.
Oh, it's nuts. Yeah, that's on my list. A lot of people say that an LSU game at night is the best
Yeah.
college football environment because I guess like 90,000 people and 89,000 are hammered.
Yes.
It's like 115 now. They keep adding to the stadium, so yeah.
What's that chant they say? Don't they say something?
It's a song. It's called
that
Neck.
tiger dude.
Is that what it is?
That's what they say?
Oh yeah. Well, they got banned from playing it, but then
Pull
like
that mic a little bit forward over there. There you go.
We still play it.
yeah, they got banned from playing it. So now like all the alumni, like the Odell Beckhams, come back, and they will literally say, "I'm going to pay the fine," and then give the band money to then play the song.
And then the
Badass
whole
move.
crowd sings it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pretty badass move.
When did they start doing that? Like, what year did this start happening?
Right after I left, I'm so sad that yelling "suck that
Because
tiger
I figured you
dick
might have started
bitch."
it. That's what I was asking. I'm like, Virginia went, hey, suck that tiger dick. And it's like, here it goes, catches on. And
Tiger dick bitch?
Yeah.
is it really?
Yeah.
That's so funny. Because I didn't know what the song was, but they had, you've seen Pat McAfee on ESPN? They had him there. They were at LSU, and he did something and got the whole crowd to do it. And I heard him like, did you say suck a dick bitch on ESPN?
Yeah, so he prompted
And people were like, dude, don't have him sing the song. And they sang it right away. It was like right on ESPN. He's like, yes, this is great.
Pat can do whatever he wants. I've come to realize that he has no rules.
He doesn't.
Got
It's-
such a following. He just can, especially on ESPN. He looks at somebody the wrong way, you get fired. Not him. He can do whatever
Yeah, no,
wants.
he does. He's running that place right now. Yeah, he does. And what he gets away with, that to me was so wild. When I turn on ESPN and they're saying shit and all this stuff, I'm like, this is ESPN. This is crazy.
Yeah.
And then a lot of these teams have that dirty ass song. They've got a song, and he gets them to sing every time, and it's the crowd singing. I can't even believe it's on TV.
Does the Buckeyes have one?
No, they're all clean. No, we sing old songs from the 50s. No, they're boring as shit. Yeah.
Hey, Snoopy, hang on.
Yeah. Oh, he knows it. Yeah. Hang on. Say some old ass song. That's what they got, man. It's crazy back in the day. So let's talk a little bit about the golf. I mean, I know a little bit about your playing careers. Where are you with golf right now, Logan? How's it looking?
Well, I'm not very good.
Okay. All right.
And I tried really hard
Yeah.
when I first got done playing, and I
Yeah.
got a little better.
Yeah.
The juice wasn't worth the squeeze, so I stopped trying as hard.
Yeah.
And I'm not any better.
Yeah.
And then like injuries and things for no reason just prop up on you, and you get hurt breathing wrong. And so yeah, I've not been on the course, and I'm going up against. I hope our team doesn't tie because I'm going against Rick, and like you were saying, Jbird, he's good at every fucking thing he does.
Yeah.
He quit hitting for 4 years and made it to the big leagues as a pitcher, and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna try this hitting thing again. And the next year he's in the big leagues again, hitting homers.
It's insane. We played a wiffle ball team, and I'm not just blowing you because you're in here. You hit the furthest wiffle ball I've ever seen a human hit. It had to have gone 300 feet.
Which is insane.
Dude,
yeah.
I'm telling you.
Come on.
Okay, 280.
Yeah.
It was do you remember playing that?
I do.
That was
I
a
do.
lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of
he
fun.
could hit the ball.
I was
Far.
watching one of your games live when you were at the Cardinals, and I don't know if this is your best moment, but it was the time you hit the 2 home runs, and they demanded the curtain call, and you came out, and I was like, good for him, man. I'm like, was that your favorite Major League moment, or was there another one?
I think first of making it to the big leagues is one of your favorite moments.
Yeah.
And I think the home run I hit with the Braves. One, I grew up a Braves fan, huge Braves fan. I played for the Cardinals for 12 years. But then when I was with the Braves, I was in the playoffs. We were playing the Giants, and I hit one into McCovey Cove. And that was the year that Bobby Cox was going to retire. So I got to play for Bobby Cox, who I grew up watching on TV.
Oh, that's badass.
I
Yeah.
think for a home run, that was probably the pinnacle.
Okay.
In the playoffs and just the way it went down with the Braves and all that. So that's
Yeah.
probably my favorite home run, I think.
Were you a Dale Murphy fan growing up?
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loved the Murph.
Yeah. Now, Logan, you coached me through my greatest sports moment.
We can't have it all, Kev.
What was yours? What's the standout that moment?
So when I got called up, my dad was diagnosed with lung cancer and was sick. So being able to tell my parents that I got called up was pretty cool. And then he passed away that off season. So my first opening day, they do like it's a big military thing, a flyover, whatever. And he was in the Coast Guard. So my first opening day, hitting a home run, being able to tell him that from now on, when I hit a home run, I'm going to do a salute to the heavens, whatever, when he was passing away. So that was pretty cool, having my mom there.
Yeah.
And actually, the night before, I told my girlfriend, ex-wife now, that I was going to hit a home run the next day. And she's like, okay, do it. I'm like, no, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So fast forward, my aunt's in the stands videoing the at-bat. She pans to my girlfriend at the time and says... And she's like, he told me he was going to do that. He told me he's going to do I can't believe it, blah, blah, blah.
That's cool.
So that's pretty cool.
That is badass.
Called you a shot.
Yeah, that's good.
Did it for Dad.
That's right.
Yeah, nice work.
Rick, where's your golf game right now?
It's okay.
Yeah,
it depends on the day. I mean, it's golf. I think
You trying to downplay it?
No, he just
No, not at all.
qualified for something in Arizona, the Barstool. He's like, oh, yeah, I haven't picked up a club in 3 months. And not going to Arizona. This Barstool.
Yeah, I love it.
that was a team game, and we didn't even understand what was going on. I think that's why that all worked
Yeah,
out. We
even
showed up.
better.
I thought it was a charity event. And we showed up it was his actual tournament. Somebody just invited me to play in.
He didn't know the rules. You heard that. He didn't know the rules, and he still won.
He didn't even know what he was showing up for, and he still
because,
freaking
like I
won
said,
it.
it was a team game, so it was a two-man team game. I just rode my partner.
All I do is win. Like, it's just, gosh, what does that feel
As
like?
a guy who loses all the time, what is that like to win something?
That's Virginia, because she never loses in the
Are you
game.
playing in this, Jbird? Are you playing in a Little Smiles event?
I just had a hip surgery. I had to get this place.
Excuses.
Yeah, also, too, I suck at golf. I'm good at cleaning clubs, though.
We'll be there for mental support.
Yeah, I'm a good cheerleader, and I will clean your clubs.
Yeah, okay. You'll be ready for it. Now, do you guys know anybody's going to be playing with you? Are the teams set? How are we doing this?
I think they're going to be picked at random, but we have to wait for everybody to get in. We need some more sponsorships, some more. Single players are $625, I believe, and foursomes are $2,250.
Okay.
But yeah, it goes to a good cause. Little Smiles. They've been around for 25 years, helping families in need. So.
Yeah, appreciate it. I mean, I was talking earlier about, remember when you and your wife came out? I think it was one of our first Vanilla Ice block parties we did. Like, we got our asses sued really bad. Yeah, I think it was the one you went to. I don't know how much you got to see, but there was a lot
I just remember we rented U-Haul to bring the presents down there.
Yeah.
And, Vanilla Ice was like, hey, can we just keep the U-Haul? Man, I need to do some other stuff. And I'm like, I looked at my wife and I'm like, this is a really bad idea. It's going to go really bad.
Can I just keep the U-Haul?
Can I just keep this?
Yeah. Whatever they were trying to bring back the next day, I'm like, it's going to be a jackass moment.
That sounds like the first party.
Yeah.
The first party was insane.
Yeah.
The second party was insane, too.
It was.
Yeah.
For the second party, we didn't get sued, though. The first one,
First one we got, yeah. Which I can't believe we got a second one out. Yeah. After you get sued the first one, that's usually it.
It went on for years after that.
Well, we did the two crazies, and then after that, we had to really.
Clean it up a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, then we made the block party, and it was.
We family it up a bit.
Mm-hmm. So, are you ready with Smack Talk? Do you have stuff lined up, ready to go?
Well, like I said, I'm not very good at golf, so I don't really know how much smack talking I can do.
Okay.
I might if it turns out very badly though, I might have to race him in a foot race because I'm a little younger. I feel like I wouldn't blow a hamstring like he would.
Okay. How's your hammy right now, Rick?
I mean, we can go in the parking lot now if that's what it takes.
I didn't bring the right shoes.
He's an athlete. He's going to have one-liners. It'll just come to him in the moment.
Yeah. Do you guys know the two of you who has more home runs?
Oh, me. Yeah, that's me. But I didn't waste 5 years of my life pitching like a nerd, so.
Touche.
Do you know the exact number? Do you know where you landed?
147 ?
Okay.
That's good, though, man.
Okay.
That's a lot of jacks.
That's pretty good. Not bad here for the old pitcher. Do you know your number, Rick?
76.
It is, yeah. Okay.
What'd you hit in a year? 40 something?
38.
38.
Okay.
Yeah. Almost got there.
38 though, man. That's a
Like
lot.
$1 short.
That's a lot of home runs in a season.
Yeah.
Something about hitting 40.
Yeah.
It's just,
40 club. Yeah.
And then when you hit 40, you want to hit 50. You know, it's like one of those things.
Yeah. We're going to call it 40, though. It's close enough.
Sure.
Maybe you round it up.
Yeah. 200. Hit 200 career homers.
You guys gonna do that? We get all good, man. Well, I can't wait. Well, hopefully you guys will check back in with us and let us know how it all goes off. So, yeah, I'd love to hear what happens with that. And I appreciate you guys supporting Little Smiles the way you do. Yeah, it's awesome for you to do that. So, thanks for coming in, fellas.
Yeah, thanks for having us on.
Oh, good. Absolutely, man. Anytime.
Virginia, you're going to be out there, right?
I am. And if anybody wants to get in on
The
this
real winner.
action, littlesmilesfl.org. You can sign up right there on the website and come out and be a part of the fun. We're going to mic these guys up. We're going to mic up some of the players, too. So if you're a fun smack talker, we're going to put some fun comedy and entertainment into the Little Smiles golf tournament.
And Logan, listen tomorrow, because during the No Name Movie game, I am kicking Virginia's ass.
Whoa. You know what? You called your shot. He's calling his
Oh,
shot.
my shot.
Do it for your mom.
I'm doing it for my mom.
He's going to do it for his mom, and he's going to do a salute to her.
Is this
after
the
you-
one? Yeah, there you go. Is this the one that happens like 7-ish in the morning?
Yeah, it's like
All
7,
right, So
yeah.
me and my daughter listen to that every morning. So we'll be rooting for you this time.
Yeah. You heard what he did. He called a shot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, Mom. If I don't
Big
do
one
it.
tomorrow. Sorry, Mom, I don't do it.
Don't let him cheat and give him the answers beforehand, though.
Yeah, we can. Got to be the honor code, man. All right, y'all, be good. If you guys need any information on the golf tournament, you can hit us up, mail at kvjshow.com. We'll get you all those details. Rick, Logan, thanks so much, buddy.
Thank you guys. Thanks for having us.
All right, man.
Cool.